Well, let's try this again. Yeah. Let's hopefully this works this time. Don't know why Twitch is like acting up like none other. But yeah, here we are on No Man's Sky. Playing the new update. Wasn't a big one for summer. It has linked all 3 platforms together. Made multiplayer a little bit easier to navigate. And then what's really interesting is, so far I haven't noticed really any changes to the universe, or to the galaxy, which is the biggest fear everyone had with any of these kind of updates, especially when you're merging 3 different platforms together to play on one set galaxy or set universe, is that you would end up losing, you know, what you had. Not so much kind of losing your base, but the planet that you were on would drastically change. We have seen this in so many different previous updates with No Man's Sky, even after the first update. And I do know, as someone who's played from the vanilla game at the very beginning, started out with PC and then just found it easier to play on the PlayStation, was every time you got your base on a good planet that had everything right and had it how you wanted it, you end up finding out, oh shoot. So, interesting enough, seeing as this is like my 15th time rebooting, and it looks like it's actually holding this time, so this is kind of cool. Anyways, the power somehow got screwed up. So there's like little tiny glitches, but the good part is that like they're not horrible glitches. Like they're easy ones to fix. So like this one, it's just all I have to do is go here and for some odd reason cut this power. Kind of weird, but this is what I found out. And I want power, and where's, there we are, wiring. And then just pretty much reattach back to your base. Now I found that you can just like stick it on certain things and it works, but now like if you just want pretty much like a generator to power each little cube, you could do that now, which is kind of cool, I guess. Makes no sense to me, but whatever. And then obviously I figured out with the update that it's drawing a little more power than it was before at the base, so just gotta build. There we go. One of these guys. And connect it in. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm disappointed with the updated No Man's Sky, because I mean we kind of knew it wasn't going to be anything big. They didn't hint at it being anything big. It was more so, I think they're getting ready for a big launch. Like they've been hinting for a while this fall. See if that is the actual case. And if it is, that'll be kind of cool. I really don't know what they have in store. Because, like, I think the game is pretty awesome as it is. Like, I mean, I guess I could add some new vehicles or base mods or something. One of the big things that I've been advocating since the get-go, I mean, especially because it is a exploratory game, is the mapping system. So they got better with, you know, the planets and the solar systems and that kind of mapping. So it is better than when it first started out. Not gonna lie, but kind of what I'm talking about is So, all right, I got this planet here, right? I wish I could click on the actual planet, and so where I have like my little guy, you know, little location pin tab, whatever you want to call it. I wish I could open this up and like these waypoints, kind of see it on a map and go, okay, I've only explored this little bit of the planet. I want to go explore here. I want to explore there. I just think it would be kind of cool if that is part of their next update. I think that would be really awesome, building into this whole exploration type thing. So, yeah. But that's my 2 cents. Obviously, no one at Hello Games is probably going to be listening to me ever, but still kind of a cool thing. I kind of would like to see a little more options with base building. And I hate to be the one like, oh, I want this, but I really don't know what I want. Well, I will be the first to say I have no idea what I want in base building, but it'd be kind of cool to have some more base building options. Yeah. So, yeah. But so far, it looks like pretty much everything has kind of stayed the same, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, 14 hours on that. I want to get that room and this room kind of synced back on schedule. So, eventually this will become a solarium room and cactus room. So yeah, I kind of restarted from scratch on this. So that's kind of why the base is the way it is. But, and then eventually I'll have this room kind of all set up how I want it. I will say these short-range teleporters are really short. So, obviously, you know, here's this. And if you look, boop, 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 right over there is my base. And I cannot even teleport from right there all the way to my mind here. Excuse me, don't mean to yawn. Which is, you know, kind of disappointing in a sense, but it is what it is. So maybe have it where we can put mods on to make our teleports longer or something. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. I will say I'm looking forward to definitely seeing what Hello Games has in store for the next update. Okay, why are you... Okay, so here's some other little... For whatever reason, these guys are not connecting to these guys. See if that fixes it. Looks like it did. Think. Alright. Yeah, I guess this is kind of strange. had these all working just fine. Now it's like everything is having a capacity problem. But we'll get it fixed. Get it done. So, obviously anyone who does watch this, thank you. Obviously I don't really have anyone following me right now. But I do plan on trying to broadcast. Maybe not every day, but at least get a couple days a weekend. So I do ask, hey, follow me, subscribe, tell your friends about it, kind of give you some behind the scenes stuff, and that some tips and tricks. So yeah, I guess one of the big tips and tricks I can give in the game is, obviously you're going to start out on a really junky planet. That's just how the game rolls. Every once in a blue moon, I don't know why I always do this. I gotta get better at this. Once in a blue moon, you'll actually start out on a paradise planet like this. It's very rare, so do not be expecting it at all. Expect to get on a very, very harsh planet. It's just, that's how it is. It makes the game a lot more fun anyways. Because, who wants to start out on something very, very easy? So, to me, that makes no sense. So, obviously, the planet you start out on, don't fall in love with it. Do a base on it just enough to kind of get you by, get it taken care of, to get you off of the planet. And then, obviously be on the lookout, kind of to establish your first base. Now, mind you, you can do multiple bases. If you really are that desperate, you could do a base on every planet or a base in every solar system. If you're that much of a, conquering nutcase, in a sense. But seriously, though, you don't need a ton of bases. But I would have like a base for different things to mine. Let's see. Alright, 43 minutes to get that going. So, up to 9,000 oxygen, not too bad. So yeah, anyways, once you do find a nice tropical paradise type planet like this is, set up. But when you go to set up, what I would recommend, personally, you don't have to do this, but I think it's smart to, is obviously set your base up and get your visor to have it where it can scan for the gas, the mineral, and the electricity. What I mean by that is, for those that didn't know that this existed on the visor option, which, come to find out, watching a lot of different Twitch streams and that, is a lot of people don't know it. So, on your visor, you have the regular, Explorer mode, scan mode. But if you look down there, it says change survey mode. So now we can change to a gas mode. And that gas mode will, like this one, will eventually take me over to the oxygen gas little farm that I have going, which unfortunately is a Class C, but it's whatever. Then we have mineral. which would then take me over to the S-Class paraffinium mine that I have going on. And then your third one is your electromagnetic, which this is this right here that powers my base. So when you go to set up a base, you want to buy a power station and buy wherever you want to mine. By keeping it close to all this, it makes your life that much easier. Because these guys need that power location. So, just keep that in mind. And then, let's see here. What was I going to... I was planning on doing something here. Salt. Copper. Salt. Let's get some... Yeah, let's get some buried technology. That'd be good. Alright. We'll take the Nomad or water bug. Kind of looks like one of those little water bugs. But anyways, so yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents. You don't have to do it. It makes your life easier. Especially when, you're going to want to build a big base. You're going to need a lot of power to do it. A good sized base requires a fair amount of power. So kind of keep that in mind. One of the other things is make sure you try as much as you can to learn the languages. So every space station you go to, every space dock, every manufacturing facility, whatever, that has any GAC or whatever in it, make sure that you try to learn language. And it just makes your life that much easier. The other thing is, never give up until you've maxed out everything for building. And even then, like right now, I would keep going just because you don't know what's coming out in the fall. So I bank a lot of this building tech, buried technology modules in your inventory. Just because it's better to stock up now than to have to go and try to do it later and not get to enjoy the game. God, this thing is deep. Woohoo! Only 3 salvage data. Oh well. Cool. Another deep level mineral. We shall go explore. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Oops, daisy. This is kind of cool. Huh. Little crater. Kind of cool. And the crater is where we want to be. Interesting. This is kind of new little feature. So, crater, good. Crater has whatever is going to be in here. Ooh. Let's see what we got. What do we got? What do we got? Copper. Oh, Right on. Mining time. Let's see. Huh. Guess I'm too far from the base that I can't do that, but... Well, let's see if the new little thing, new little update. Okay. So I guess we can claim 2 bases on a planet now. Huh. Okay. Sweet. I'll take that. No power around here. That kind of sucks. But let's see. So, kind of cool that we can do multiple bases. I don't know if that was a thing that you could always do, but... So, we'll get a couple of these guys going. Maybe do a series of short-range portals to get us here, or teleporters, I don't know. But yeah, kind of cool. At least I'll get us started. That's the main thing. Get started and go from there, I guess. So there's 3 of those guys, and then obviously we need a supply depot. And supply pipe. Pipin', pipin', pipin'. Pipin', pipin', pipin'. Pipin', pipin', pipin'. Alright, so got all that done. Pipe you to you. Alright, so we could be really crafty. Let's see if I can be really crafty. And do... Okay, so I need some magnetized ferrites. So... get some regular ferrite. I guess I gotta upgrade my mining. This thing takes forever. It should go really quick. But, we're gonna see if we can... Oh, that's dust. I don't want dust. Don't go away, you little thing. Oh, there's a good stack over there. See if we can link up this mining station with our home base. Obviously the piping we can't do, but maybe we could piggyback the power system that we have by maybe doing a couple relay batteries. So we'll see. But, yeah. So, so the other thing, like, yeah, I built near the space station, but I actually kind of did that, until I built my own space pad, or spaceport, whatever you want to call it. But the really cool part is that, easy to trade, and you have access to a lot of cool ships, and so you can kind of scrap ones that you have that you don't like and what have you. Also make sure that you're kind of in a good solar system, like a tier 3 solar system. Just because it makes life a lot easier. Better economy. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see here. Okay, so oh, the other thing I want to do is see if I can finish the little animal quest too. Try and last of the fauna. So, got a few things to do tonight. Another little hole. So yeah. So we'll get this copper set up, and we'll keep expanding on that over time. And then see if we can find the last 2 animals. Obviously we know one's on the ground, and one is in the water. So maybe we'll do a Nautilian. I will say I really don't care for the Nautilian, to be honest. I thought it would be kind of cool, but kind of wasn't. I don't like the control of it. But that's me, you know. Everyone has their own thing. Their own way of doing stuff. Dang, that creature is big. Every time I see this guy, like, and then there is over there to the, what is that? Let's see. Okay, so that's south. So over to the east, northeast, yeah, northeast. There's like a herd of them, and like, just when they walk, oh my god, you can feel the vibration and like everything. It's kind of cool. Yeah. So, thought you'd find that cool. Interesting. What happened to my ramp? That was right there. Okay, well, guess we gotta add that back onto the base. Actually really grinds my gears. I had this nice ramp, and now it's gone. Okay, so that was just a slight inconvenience. Yeah. So, so yeah, with the base. So, farm. I thought this was kind of cool. Have a little greenhouse. Yeah. Why not? Power to the green. And then, let's see, up here, I have the scientist with, darn it, I guess I should pay attention, with his own little glass office balcony. That would be kind of cool. But eventually there's going to be like tables in here and beakers and all that kind of stuff. With all the decoration stuff. Up here is eventually going to be the weapons master. I guess I can put that in now. Okay, so this is interesting. Weapons Master is sitting in here somewhere. Where he is, though, that's the million-dollar question, because I don't see him, but he's in here. So obviously it says one per base, so go figure. Yeah, kind of weird. Oh well. Yeah. Anyways, let's go make some magnetized ferrite. So I stuck these in here. I thought they'd be kind of cooler than they are. They don't give you much, like condensed carbon, and I guess it's good in the sense of it gives me stuff to make a warp drive and some carbon, and that's about it. A lot of antimatter.